You on the phone?
What's good, people? No, let me stop playing. Top of the do say, people. It's your boy Double O, and I am back with another one. And I had to do this one. I had to. So, let me see. Like, subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna try to quick make this one sweet and to the point. Pause. No diddy. Let me see. So, I've been checking out this game. It's been on I'm calling this my new series called Gaming Radar. So pretty much it's a game that I've had on the radar for like maybe a few months now. It's been about 2 months, maybe 3 months. It's another game also, but this one is really important because it reminds me of what I'm about to start playing right now, which is Grand Theft Auto. It's an indie developer, you know me, and my indies I support because I'm trying to be one, and I'm starting to see the trial and tribulations when it comes to gaming. Like, it is not an easy feat. It is very expensive. It's very time consuming, and you know sometimes it's hard to keep motivating yourself when you see everything moving at a fast pace, and you kind of like trying to catch up. So this company right now, though, you know, they're coming out with a game called Concrete Realm. It's called The Ends. This game is pretty much GTA inspired, but it's very like, it's ideal of what I want to do in my game, and let's check it out. Long story short, let's check it out. I got some other ideas that I want to do with mine personally, but neither here nor there. But I'm definitely inspired by them. I definitely have been checking them out, and they just dropped a new trailer, so this is my live reaction to that trailer. So if you can, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, support the movement, and let me know if you want any more of this type of content from me. So let's get to it. We're going straight to it, right? This is the developer's log. So pretty much right now what they're doing is they're let me cut this off. Right now they are just developing the game. They trying to keep their audience in touch with their game and the progression of it, letting you know what's going on. And I like this approach with them right now because it's saying, hey, we want everybody to be hands-on about this game. They want to be transparent and letting you know exactly what's going on, trial and tribulations, and etc. So this is Ends. Let's check it out. Let me turn this up. Let me turn it up.
Me and bro been bagging up work on the back road trying to get these any violation, hands on a 125 code, we don't play games like sons. Me and bro been bagging up work on the back road trying to get these packs gone. Any violation, man's on a 125 car, we don't play games like Capcom. Bro slapped teeth in the scrams and he don't really care what road they get slapped on. Done it in. Name me a road that ain't been tapped on. Me and bro like Stan and Mo, or should I say?
Alright, off the rip, they are using Unreal. They're using their modified version of Unreal. This is MetaHumans. Man, bruh, spot on, gang. Spot on.
I've been outside with raw on diligence, feel militant with a shank in my...
First of all, we'd like to thank everybody for the support on the last devlog. The response blew us away. Every comment, share and like pushes this project further than you guys know.
God.
Before we jump in, it's worth mentioning for any new viewers that we're a small team of around 10 people. All work.
Small team of only 10 people is doing this. Like, bruh, I'm trying to find a team that's helping them do this so I can try to back it. Bro, man, I'm motivated. I'm telling you. 10 people?
Working remotely in our free time. Because of that, some of the gameplay you'll see today is still work in progress, and many systems, animations, and visuals will continue to improve for people, all working remotely in our...
Or should I say Mo and Stan? I've been outside with raw on diligence, feel militant with a shank in my...
First of all, we'd like to thank everybody for the support on the last devlog. The response blew us away.
King Reaper, what's good, gang? This is right now. This is End. This is a game that I've been checking out. It's been out for maybe like I think the last log was like maybe 9 months, maybe 8 months. They came out. They renamed the game. Long story short, they've been trying to come out with this version of this game for a couple of years now. They're under new development with a new team, and the game is called End. So it's a story-based like Grand Theft Auto game.
Every comment, share, and like pushes this project further than you guys know. Before we jump in, it's worth mentioning for any new viewers that we're a small team of around 10 people, all working remotely in our free time. Because of that, some of the gameplay you'll see today is still work in progress, and many systems, animations, and visuals will continue to improve throughout development. We've had our heads down for a while now, and we've got a lot to show you. In this one, we're walking you through the story, some new characters, a brand new test level called the Hillside Estate, a big round of combat improvements, new items, consumables.
Oh my God! Hold on, wait.
For a while now, and we've got a lot to show you.
Dope creation on the metahumans, bro. These faces, the character animations is looking fire.
We've had our heads down for a while now, and we've got a lot to show you.
Only 10 people and they doing it remotely, dog. Like, man.
In this one, we're walking you through the story, some new characters, a brand new test level called the Hillside Estate,
Nice little world.
a big round of combat improvements,
Look at combo.
new items, consumables, and more.
Quick shout out before we dive in. Huge thanks to Rubes and the Narrative Pro team.
Bro, so they're using Narrative Pro. Narrative Pro is like a developer's template, and a lot of people, you may not know, so I'm just going to like inform you a little bit on what it is. Narrative Pro is a template that's on Unreal Engine, and it's like heavily packed with like anything that you need to make a RPG like narrative game, from sword and combat to you know how you walk up to a AI character and you have conversation, the dialogues and stuff put up. The whole entire system is what they're using, but they tweaked it a little bit to fit this game. But it's expensive, dog. It's like I think it was like $800 when I last synced that thing. It's expensive, but yeah.
Their work has saved us a ton of time, and you'll see exactly where it's...
That is raw. The same one. Look at the price. Look. What is what's your name? Like $401. But they did a massive update to this. I remember this. Bro.
The difference later in the video. Let's get into it. Without giving too much away, the game follows Raheem as he gets pulled deeper into a world he's trying to leave behind. It's a story about consequence, the people you meet, the choices you make, and the repercussions that come with them. We've drawn inspiration from some of our favourite films, TV shows, and the kind of real-life stories you hear growing up in the ends. The narrative follows Raheem across different stages of his life, moving between the present day and flashbacks that show a younger, more naive version of himself. At its core, the story explores loyalty, brotherhood, and the challenges that come with trying to make a life of yourself when opportunities are limited. Rather than telling a huge world-changing story, we wanted to tell a more in-house story, centered around the kind of drama, relationships, and personal conflicts you'd often witness growing up in the ends. This approach not only helps us stay realistic with our budget and development scope, but it also helps support one of the main gameplay pillars, authenticity. We want the characters, situations, and world to feel genuine and relatable, while showcasing a diverse cast and telling stories from a perspective that is largely underrepresented in gaming. We are introducing a dynamic gameplay system separate to the story, focused on illegal and legal activities. It's left in your hands. You decide which to engage in. Players can engage with these activities independently of the main story, creating moments of downtime.
I'm telling you now, this movement right now is a little bit of a downgrade. from what I've seen on the previous one, and I'm going to show you that. This is my first time seeing it, but from what I've seen, the first movement, it was way better than this right now. I don't know.
And that feel both rewarding and unpredictable.
I could be wrong.
These characters are members of the Hillside Gang, the same group that Rax belongs to, who we introduced in our previous devlog. As the story progresses, Raheem's path crosses with the gang more frequently, making them a key part of the game's early narrative and missions. First up is Debo. He's the oldest and the most experienced of the group, and he's known to the police for firearms.
Okay.
Then there's Miles, Rax's right-hand man. The two grew up together, so there's a deep loyalty between them. Junior is the biggest member of the crew and also grew up alongside Miles and Rax. He's known to be the driver of the gang. And finally, there's Albie, who moved to the area recently. He handles imports, arranging shipments of guns and drugs through his overseas family connections.
Even the character looked different from the previous one.
Each of them play a vital role in the events of the game, and we're really happy with how they've turned out.
Man, bro, that meta human is crazy.
We've also put together some new NPCs for testing, which we've leveled up with tattoos, custom rooms, and outfits.
What in the world? Okay, yeah.
The main point that we want to make with this project is that, underneath all the action, is that we're telling a story that ultimately steers people away from this kind of life, not towards it. The illegal stuff isn't a fantasy here, it's the trap. That message sits at the core of what we're building, and it shapes the way the story plays out. This is Hillside, the exterior environment for our prototype mission. Optimization was a big focus. We're using world partition to stream the world in and out as you move through it, so we're only ever loading what's around the player. On top of that, we've got...
See, it looked like they using the, what is they called, the city sampler for the vehicles also, because that's the old Crown Vics. I wish they had a way to modify their vehicles, because it's such a standard in Unreal right now that it's kind of hard to, remove it or whatever. Instead of you coming out with your own custom vehicles, that means that vehicle right there is I think that's very destructible. If they're using the city sampler vehicles, man, they got a lot of detail with destructibility on the vehicles.
LODs and HLODs set up across all meshes that drop to lower detail versions at a distance.
Yeah, even, oh my God, even the vehicle sound exactly like it sounds in the Unreal joint.
And just to be transparent, for the prototype, this level uses a mix of external assets along with our own internal work. That lets us build out a convincing, detailed environment.
See, I'm glad they described that, because a lot of people downplay that also. Like, the only thing you did was just go in the Fab store or Unreal store and just grab little templates and made the game. And a lot of people downplay it, but me personally, I feel like if it's done right, is necessary. It helps with the time consumption of developing the game, and as long as you do it right, like you just didn't copy and paste it, then kept it pushing. You actually put some time. You actually tweaked it to make it your own. Then yeah.
Fast, so that we can prove out the prototype mission and showcase it to you guys at the quality you expect. We'll be replacing and refining as we move from prototype into full production.
I think I'm tripping. I'm gonna look at that.
Now let's step inside. This is the Hillside Estate interior, and this is where the bulk of the prototype mission takes place. This space was built with a very specific job in mind.
Okay.
Behind the scenes, it's been our main testing ground for the NPC AI.
The Hillside demo mission takes place during the second chapter of the story, where Raheem learns about a hidden stash within the estate. The gameplay showcases several of our core systems, including stealth, hand-to-hand combat, the drug dealing activity, and the inventory system. The mission also features several different fail states, each accompanied by custom voice lines that give variety to each player's playthrough.
We've rebuilt our combat system for narrative, tweaked some animations and variables, tested impact sound effects, and added in-combat dialogue, so there's a lot to get through. First up, heavy attacks. If you hold the attack button, you'll commit to a stronger, heavier strike. So now you've got a real choice between fast, light hits and slower, harder ones. We also reworked the overall flow. We tweaked a few of the animations and improved the blends between them.
Oh, squabble up.
We've added blood, so enemies now show cuts and bruises. You can see it build across 3 stages of damage as you wear an enemy down, so fights read clearly and every hit feels like it's landing.
Oh, they did that camera movement is nice.
Sound is a huge part of making hits feel good, so we've been building out our combat audio and are currently testing pitch variants and more. And finally, dialogue. Enemies and the player now talk during encounters, which brings the whole thing to life.
They need to fix it a little bit. It sounds a little poppy right now, but I like it though. I like the run-up animation. That's nice. Dang.
Man, the back here.
Stomp on the back of that boy head.
You're done.
We've set up dialogue blueprints thanks to narrative for each enemy type, and paired them with facial animations so the characters actually emote when they speak.
I fucking knew it.
Where you hiding at?
Is that... Hey, that's that Raheem you.
Swear someone's hiding it.
This is one of the areas where Narrative Pro saved us a massive amount of time.
Big shout out to our Discord community for applying for our voice actor roles. We managed to gather most of our voice lines for our community, which was great. Now let's talk items.
I need to get in the community.
Here are some of the new consumables rendered out in the engine. When you use one, you'll see it reflected straight away in the UI. Each item does something different. Some restore health, some give you back stamina. The idea is to give you choices before or after a fight or mission about when and what to use. Our money system is also quite different. Money takes up inventory space and can be dropped or picked up. The money counter in the UI has been developed with this in mind and will reflect how much money the player has in their inventory. Currently, we have single £10 notes, which can change to a stack of £200, which is a different item.
We've also rebuilt our phone system to work with narrative and improve some of the functions. We've added more music to the phone. A big thank you to Gliz, Wax, 404 Error, AV, O'Milly, and M1 on the beat for providing music for our prototype build.
I be laughing at these haters, yeah, they cross. But I ain't sitting bad. Control roll with my self-esteem. Pushing doors.
The map has also had an update, moving it to the phone as a functional minimap. This forces the player to check their phone when wanting to view the map or mark a waypoint.
Thank you. I've been saying that the longest, like, bro, it should not be a mini map on the screen. The less stuff that's on your screen, the better. I've been saying that for the longest. And for them to have a phone and actually use that as the GPS instead of having the little icon on the side, oh my God, that is so fire. Bruh, if you know me, you know, anytime I play a new game, I literally remove all of the hoods off of the screen because I just want a seamless, immersive experience. The less icons on the screen, the better. Man,
learning lessons from every line written like the intro is.
And it play the music. I'm pausing through the middle because it's playing the music. And it plays the music also. So you got a whole entire custom iPod. Fire.
I got a sweet tooth for wisdom.
The mission log has been updated as well. You can always check where you're at and what's next.
I would, for me personally, I maybe would have did something a little bit different on the item screen so it won't cover the whole entire screen. But I still like it though. It's fresh though. And this is pre-alpha. This is pretty good. Oh, and they got the control setting. I don't know if this gonna, cause I think they supposed to be releasing this on console as well. I think, I don't know. They have not did a wish list yet for this game, so hopefully it's coming out day one on console. I would definitely buy it and pick it up, no problem. Definitely. I think this is gonna be nice.
Yo, Raheem.
Yeah, my bro.
You saw my message, alive? I sent you the location.
Yeah, almost there.
Calm. guy told me he's on the way to drop the re-up. So you got like half an hour at best.
I'll pattern it. Don't say a word.
Alright, calm. There might be a few man there. Bro, don't lack.
Say no more. I'll link you after.
My guy.
This mission takes place during the early stages of the story and follows Raheem after he learns about a hidden stash inside an estate that's being cleared ahead of.
Now, what I would do, just me personally, the icon on the screen, I'm removing that. That's just me. Work in progress. I'm removing that icon. I don't want nothing on my screen. I want that Joker to look like real life cinema. That's how I want my screen to look.
Demolition. The objective is simple. Make your way to the back of the estate
And then if they had a feature like you can put your hoodie on, oh, that'd be
without attracting attention.
You take your hoodie on, take your hoodie off, oh, that'd be fire.
If you ever lose your bearings, you can use the in-game phone to open the map and track your objective.
Yeah, see, I keep that. I keep that feature. Just use the phone, no icon on the screen. Yeah. See, they got the tweaks in here, little twitches in here. It looks good, though. Looks good. Oh, they got the cinnamon. Oh my God, that was nice. Looking like the trap house.
Once inside, the mission shifts its focus towards stealth.
Oh, you snuck into somewhere. So you just creeping inside, be in one of the little trap houses. That's fire.
Players will need to carefully navigate through the building, avoiding hostile NPCs while making their way to the top floor. Enemy AI reacts to noise, so running, fighting, or making too much sound can quickly alert nearby enemies.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
To encourage replayability, the estate offers multiple routes to reach the objective. Whether you choose a safer, slower path or a more direct approach is entirely up to you.
Dope. Oh, they got extra done. Right, bro, you fucking with fashion. Yeah, they definitely changed up the movement and stuff. They definitely changed it up. The one I saw up and about, this circle is fluid. This is more. I think they use a locomotion engine. Or they use a motion engine. Like, it's an indie developer, so you know, is it gonna be all the way polished? No, they got 10 people working on this game right now. So
After reaching the stash, Raheem collects everything he can carry, but the mission isn't over yet. With the objective complete, players must escape the estate and make it back outside without getting caught.
it's dope. They actually got a working level, though.
rock. I could MSG, let the cats know that I'm back on. Hey, 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 yo, this that bando pop. I got peas in a blender, got fufu up in that pot. Yo, whip that, add that soda free, lock that tennis to rock. I could MSG, let the cats know that I'm back on. Hey, 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 put down the street with the 4 hours, Ronaldinho, doing up shots. Not enough hair in my head to count this loss, really had to go.
Okay. I'm not mad.
Hey man, them is cutting.
As this fight breaks out, it's important to understand what led here. There's been a growing tension between the Hillside Gang and Raheem Circle for some time now, and this encounter is just the latest point of escalation.
You can actually see the damage on the face? Yeah. That's nice.
Done.
Punch in the back of his head. It's done. I love the boxing scenes they got. It's dope. Like, is it the most polished fight scene? No. But, come on, 10 developers. That ain't bad.
I'm the black here.
Oh, he ducked that joint. And they got little counters. It's dope. Oh. There better not be no crazy animation to beat him, the weight difference. Oh yeah. With the Russian leg sweep. Oh, you can move the body too. Oh, okay. You got a loop system. That ain't bad.
This mission also showcases the first implementation of our drug dealing system, built using Narrative's dialogue and quest system. Our goal is to create a repeatable side activity that naturally fits into the game's world while providing an additional source of income.
Why didn't you answer the phone? That is not dope. I should have showed me with a phone system. Because I'm telling you, the first time I saw this game is, yeah, I'm sure it's
Drug deals are divided into 3 different scales: small, medium, and large, requiring the player to deliver 1, 2, or 3 packs respectively.
Was that a phone call? Like he called it and they got the mission? Oh no, they called.
To keep each deal feeling less predictable, customers are selected from a pool of different NPCs. Once a deal is accepted, the chosen customer leaves their current location and walks to a designated meeting point, creating a more dynamic and believable interaction rather than simply spawning in place.
Okay, I see what you did there. That's nice. That's dope. That's dope. I like that.
Too busy to heal. Used to have my hand in the sock behind the wheel. Most of the time, like statues, I ain't staying still. Too busy filling corners with corners to give you something to feel. You make your eyes there and it doesn't seem real. You play victim card.
This is still an early implementation, and we'll continue expanding the system with additional locations, NPCs, dialogue, and gameplay mechanics as development progresses.
Jumping, boy. They got that phone jumping.
As development continues, there are still a number of challenges we're actively working through. One of the biggest is creating custom animations for locomotion, combat, and cutscenes. Since we don't currently have a dedicated animator on the team, achieving smooth animation blending across all of these systems has been a significant technical challenge.
Yeah, see, that's the first one.
Dialogue is another major area of development. Writing, recording, and implementing conversations across the game is incredibly time-consuming, especially for a team of our size. We're also continuing work on custom drivable vehicles.
Never mind. See, everything that I talked about the whole clip, that's why you should watch the whole video. He highlighted everything that I'm talking about right now and acknowledged it. That's dope.
Finding an efficient workflow for creating optimized vehicle models that also support convincing deformation is something we're still refining. Facial animation has been another hurdle. Without access to professional motion capture equipment or extensive facial mocap experience, as an alternative, we have utilized text-to-speech driven facial animation as a temporary solution while we explore better options.
Cloth simulation is another complex system. Creating believable cloth physics requires a significant amount of specialist work, making it one of the more time-intensive areas of development. Performance optimization remains an ongoing process as well. We're constantly balancing visual quality with performance, reducing high-poly assets where needed while maintaining the level of detail we're aiming for. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking with us on this project. It genuinely means the world to the whole team. And for what's next, with the prototype coming together, our next step is getting it in front of investors to secure funding, so we can continue development at full pace. That's a big milestone for us, and we're excited.
If you want to help us get there or support the project, the single biggest thing you can do is wishlist the game on Steam. It sounds small, but it genuinely makes a huge difference for us going forward. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.
Okay. Definitely gonna wish list that joint. Let me see. They got a link down here. No. See, look, they got the Fab narrative link. This is what I was talking about. No, not look it up. Search for Google, I guess. Like, how much this Joker cost? Bro, that Joker cost $500. Close to $500. That's one personal use. If you want the professional, and it says what revenue for a studio or other entities with over 100,000 revenue or funding in the past 12 months, that's $1,400. Single joint, we talking about $450. But man, you see what they give you. It's literally like the whole entire blueprint on how to make the game. So what I think what happened was this, because I don't think they was using this at first when I first saw the game. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all the first one. Because I think since they went that route, yeah, here it go. It was 11 months ago, so technically a year.
0 with an X.
I guess when they went that route, they just went on with the same animation that's inside the package and which is the locomotion. It ain't motion matching. This one was cold. The one they're using in this one was raw. This the one that caught my attention. I want to show y'all this one. I ain't gonna go through the whole video, but
There's plenty more to come as we excited to finally showcase our updated models of both characters.
So improved Raheem and Sonny skin textures for to know.
like this is what caught my attention with the game.
Hey everyone, my name's Nami, and I'm a game programmer on ends.
Now just look at the movement.
Locomotion, camera, and combat. So let's start with locomotion. Our main goal is to create something that feels realistic, responsive, and grounded. We wanted to
see what I'm saying? Like even when he run, you can see him picking up his momentum when he run. It wasn't just like an instant like shuffle. He actually built up his step, and then on top of that, the camera moving with his body, with the shifting of his body.
Start with locomotion. Our main goal is to create something that feels realistic, responsive, and grounded. We wanted the character to move with weight and purpose, to transition naturally between states.
Like that's raw. The more like if you pressing on the RT, he progress more with his runs. This was fire.
To have animations that react meaningfully to player input and the environment. To achieve that, we chose to use motion matching as the core of our locomotion animation system.
They use motion matching.
Motion matching is a technique that selects the most appropriate animation pose from a large database based on the character's trajectory and movement goals. It allows for fluid transitions without relying on rigid state machines, making it ideal for a dynamic locomotion. As a starting point, we used Epic's game animation sample project, which already includes a working motion matching setup, which gave us a solid foundation to build on. From there, we made several adjustments to better suit our vision for the character's movement. First, we slowed down the overall movement speed to create a more grounded feel. We also fine-tuned turn-in-place animations and added a range of traversal animations for more coverage and smoother transitions. To bring more life to the character, we introduced facial animations and expressions for different states, along with other break animations for both standing and crouching. We also added landing animations that are now dynamically played based on the height of the fall and the character's movement direction. Lastly, we added specific
That's a big difference, but again,
animations for walking up and down the stairs. One thing I want to emphasize is that we've already gone through multiple iterations of movement, testing different animation sets for our base locomotion, and we'll continue refining it further. This is all part of the process. For the camera, we've been working with the new gameplay camera system plugin. Even though it's still experimental and missing some features, it offers several advantages over the legacy system, especially when it comes to modularity and flexibility. The modular design of gameplay camera system allows us to create different camera setups and transitions for different character states. For example, we can define unique camera behaviors for walking, sprinting, and combat. This makes iterations faster and gives us finer control over how the camera reacts to movement and gameplay changes. We've also been iterating on camera animations for combat, helping to make fights more dynamic and immersive while enhancing impact and overall feedback. Lastly, we tested a first-person camera mode. While it's still in the experimental phase,
but yeah, y'all pretty much see what it was. This is the one that caught my eye about the game. Like even this, where they got the book bag feature.
As you are exploring the map of End, you may stumble upon graffiti scattered around the city. Some of
like you can scan graffiti.
mode. When the character enters combat, they transition into a combat stance, giving them a more focused posture and making it clear they are in combat.
I was intrigued on that one too, so like I said, these
Bag
guys,
or cup,
I like
and
what
have-
I've seen. I still want to check them out. I'm glad they did an update. They pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? It looks like I said, they used a different. Hold on. Let me see. They used this framework on this one. See, yeah, it's totally different, and it was cheaper. It's like $70 or something like that. It's $50, $60. They used this is the first one they used, and then they just tweaked it for the animation and stuff. But I guess now they're using the newer version of it on this one. Maybe because it covers so much ground with the narrative and the animations and stuff. They probably just rolled with this one, even though it's way more expensive. That package is just too hard to ignore. Like I said, it's too hard to ignore this. They got the dialogue nodes, they got the NPCs and AI. Like, yeah, this combat melee, they already had everything set up for them in this. Only thing at that point is you just look, even the whole save the world entity already built into it. So if I was them, I would probably try to look into implementing this movement into this structure with the character, and everything else was smooth. But all in all, I liked it. I'm definitely gonna check that game out when it come out. This your boy 00. One love and God bless. Y'all be smooth and stay dangerous out there. Peace. Let me know what y'all felt about what you're seeing. You gonna check out Ends. You can wish list it on PC. And yeah. Hold on, what's this? Let me see. No, it's just a social media, a LinkedIn tree, sites and stuff. So yeah, I'm out. Y'all be smooth. That's my video for the day. Peace. Drink a gallon of water. Go love and hug on somebody.